Hi guys, welcome to Learn Electronics Repair, and let's have a look at some more car booty. I'm not finding quite so many machines at the moment. I think I've bought like at least a couple of hundred. At least maybe I've had a lot of the ones that were on the island, I don't know. But anyway, I'm still finding some, so I have two more this week to look at. This is the first one. I haven't looked inside either of these machines, but they're beige, so usually a good sign, yeah. Let's see what's on the back of this one. Well, this has 4 USBs, so it's not a very old machine in respect to being like something earlier than, say, a Pentium 4, but we'll see. So maybe it is, maybe I'll get lucky. No graphics card, anything in here. It has on board graphics. Could be another AMD machine. Of late, I seem to have quite a few of those. Let's have a look. Okay, now's the time to get your guessing, if you're going to guess. Comments. Yeah. Pentium 4. Let's see. Yeah. Looks like it is. P4 Intel. Yeah, that's a P4, that is. A hard drive with this one, so pretty much a complete machine, really. Don't just spot the model on the motherboard. I'm sure there is one somewhere. Not a lot to say. Let's take the motherboard out and the hard drive. Let's have a look. You guys might have been able to see with the overhead camera from the angle I was looking this way. I couldn't actually see the model number, and that's because it's down there. This is an Asus motherboard. P4S800-MX. I've had very similar motherboards to this before. There seem to be a lot that are kind of like this one, if not exactly the same. I'm sure I've had very similar. If it is, they seem to be fetching about £40 tops, really. There's a possibility being the 800 that might have the fast processor in, but I've mentioned this before. The fast one is the 3.4 gigahertz, and I've only ever found one in like what, 5 years now of doing this, I guess, because I was buying a lot of stuff before I had the channel. That was 2.5 years ago. Time flies, yeah. So we can do the usual checks on this for the short circuits around here. All the capacitors look good. So these are the ones on the 12 volt rail, these are the ones on the V-core rail, and they all look good. There's none hidden underneath the edge of the heatsink on this one. Just one strip of RAM fitted. So let's just make some basic checks on this, and then we'll try it and let's see. It's very clean, so maybe we'll just get lucky with this one. After last week's debacle, that would be quite nice, yeah. Okay, so let's have a look what we have on the 12 volt connector. One side's ground, of course. The other side isn't ground, it's just counting up, so that's fine. That initial bleep I got is just the capacitors charging from effectively discharge, so for a second it looks a bit like a short. Yeah, they're okay. CMOS battery looks a bit bulged. Look at that. Oh yeah, there's nothing in that practically, so let's change that anyway, and then we'll power this one up. I'm not sure this has a speaker connector. I thought that was it, but it has IR connector. This is clearly where you connect the power switch on the black one, I would say. Game port on the motherboard. Interesting, don't normally see that. Let's just zoom out a bit. So it looks like you could have a, well, it says buzzer one, so you could have one on board, but there isn't one fitted. But I don't actually see where the speaker would plug in. Oh, unless it is, oh, aha. So yeah, I'm just reading it wrong. So I think this is the, yeah, IR connector, and it says speaker there nice and clearly. For anyone who's looking properly. Yeah. So speaker on here. I'll connect the analyzer card as well, and let's see what it does. Yeah, I think this is going to work. Yeah, looks like they've sold me a good one here. Blue lights on the monitor. Yeah, there we go. There's a BIOS screen. Oh, so it's a 2.8 gigahertz processor, so not the fast one, unfortunately. Hey, manual 28042. Well, I don't have a keyboard attached, so yeah, can't just set that at the moment. Sure, I can sort it out though. We'll get a keyboard and we'll try the hard drive that came with this, and let's see if it actually boots the OS. Okay, so I've put the hard drive on. Asus. It's found the master drive. It is there. Want to continue. Probably have XP on, I guess, if it has anything that will boot at all. Oh, there we go. Well, we have 2 users. Let's just try. Obviously this was meant for a 4:3 ratio screen. Yeah. I have this theory that obesity, the problem with obesity, came at the same time as widescreen TVs, because they were showing old programs and people all thought they looked like that. Yeah. Comments. So the machine is working. I'll just go into the BIOS again and let's see if it offers us to overclock the processor like it did before. So start. So we get into the BIOS. Probably easiest way would be to remove the hard drive, of course, but let's see. Yeah. Oh, so it didn't come straight up with that again. I'll reset the CMOS because it did that after the CMOS battery was removed. Yeah. So if I take the battery off and just leave it off for a few minutes, let's see if it'll do it again. Okay, I've also just moved the little jumper as well, so that should have cleared it. Let's try it. Power on. Go. BIOS. I probably forgot. Nah, I'm in there. So, hey. Did it change something? Did it change the... Yeah, it changed the clock. You can't see it. Let me show you guys. So, 2.8, it's saying the CPU external frequency 133. We'll just press OK on that. We'll choose 4.2. I can't see any chance this is going to work. Since you use a new CPU or reinstall your CPU, the system boots up at 66 to make sure you can enter the menu and you can adjust the speed. Okay. If it's too high, it may hang. Pretty sure it will, but let's just try it. Yeah. What do you think of that? Well, I think it's done what we'd expect it to do and hang up, yeah. That's what I thought would happen. Okay, so we can say at least we do have a working motherboard. I just need to reset the CMOS again to get it to work again. But let's have a look to see if I'm right. I'm pretty sure these are worth about £40, these types of boards. Well, this is eBay UK. I mean, there's one on offer here at like a really high price from China. It does include a CPU. Is it the fast one? because I don't really see why the price would be so high. One item. He doesn't really say what this is actually. In fact, he just has lots of items. Okay. Yeah, this is more the sort of price I expected these to be. Yeah, a little bit higher. I said 40, there's one there at 42. So this is kind of like the asking price, but there are a lot of these, so they're not rare. Does anybody want them? Let's go into the advanced and have a look. Yeah, one sold for 30. One sold for 56. So I think this all basically confirms what I've said. They're worth about £40 at the moment, but there do seem to be quite a lot of them available. These are the sort of boards I'm just tending to sit on for a while at the moment, just to see what happens to the price in a few years' time. And here's another machine. So this one looks to be of a very similar era, basically. Sometime in the kind of like mid or more like late 90s, I think we're getting things like this. And then he kind of all went to silver and black colour, and there you go. So this one, yeah, one beige drive, one black drive, so it was on that cusp. Has basically the same sort of connectors as the other one. Again, there's no separate graphics card, there's graphics on board. I wouldn't be surprised to find this is very much the same sort of machine as the other one was. So let's have a look. Yeah, this is very much the same sort of thing. So it's another P4, 2 sticks of RAM in this one. Again, it has the hard drive. This one's gigabyte board, GA-K8VM 800M, so another Pentium 4, I'm sure. No, I'm unsure because it's an AMD machine. Yeah, some of these kind of like heatsinks look similar to P4 to me, but no, this is actually an AMD machine. It has the hard drive in here, so I think we can get the hard drive, we can get this motherboard. And let's see if this is any more interesting than the other one. Although, in my experience, the Intel retro machines seem to be worth more than the AMD, with at least one notable exception, which is the Super Socket 7 machines. So, yeah, let's have a look. Once again, we'll just check for any short circuits on the 12-volt connector. Nothing there. That was just the capacitors charging off. Nothing there. This side's ground. Yeah, so that's okay. I'll just check the CMOS as well. What's this reading? That's flat. I mean, that's like really flat. That reads okay. Let's see. Power on. Another working machine. I'm struggling to find any broken ones. I say that, look at last week, yeah. But this appears to be another working one. Let's connect the monitor. Okay, there you see it. I'll just set it to VGA. Power back on. Let's see if it works. Blue lights on. Yeah. This one, well, 4 gig of RAM. So this is a Sempron 3000 Plus. There you can see what it is, Sempron 3000 Plus. I'm wondering what operating system's on this, if it's working. It's another, what is it? It's an 80 gig. Is this going to be XP again? It is SATA. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, it's got the hard drive. Loaded the defaults. Let's just go F1 to continue. Yeah, XP. A NOD 32 antivirus, eh? NOD 32. Whatever happened to NOD 32? I'll just have to wait a moment while it just finds the mouse. It'll probably take a little while with it being a new USB device. Okay, so we have another working machine, guys. This has somebody's tax information on. Renter, modulo, Egypt, that's like the local VAT, 7%. So we won't mess with that really. But the photos of Canaria 2011. That'd be nice to have a quick nosy. Yeah, some pictures. Looks like a very nice place, guys. Yeah, Canaria. Hello?
Hola?
Hello? Hablo inglés? Possible? And then hung up. It's a call centre. No way. Okay, so once again another working machine. So I have this theory that AMD retro machines, apart from the Super Socket 7, which is like the K6 machines, are not worth as much as the Intel machines on the retro scene. So let's have a look at this one. I mean, this is probably going to be a bit newer than that P4 because it has SATA on, but let's have a look to see if this has any value. It is an AGP machine. And you can see what I was saying, guys. So these are sold listings. So one sold for £18, we just saw it. 18.85, another one for 39. That's something that's faulty. So yeah, that gives you an idea. It may just be because we're a later generation actually as well. But normally, you know, AGP machines are kind of retro. So yeah. What do you guys think? Am I right in saying that the Intel ones are generally the more sought after and therefore the more valuable? Comments. So just a couple of machines there this week. I'm hoping to find some more the coming weekend. Maybe find some older ones and maybe if we're lucky find something we need to fix, yeah? Hope you enjoyed this look around anyway. It's nice to look at this old hardware, at least I think so, and I know some of you guys also think so. And I look forward to seeing you all soon on another Learn Electronics Repair video. Ciao for now, guys.